Alright guys, so we just got through beating the raid not too long ago. Blessius and I and also the crew, man. It was super fun, dude. It was super fun to do the raid again, but I wanted to go ahead and just do this video real quick to show you the rewards I got. And also after I show these rewards, I'll even go through the challenge mode part and show you exactly how to get through challenge mode. Now, with that being said though, let's jump into these weapons, man. I've got Fang of Ute, dude. This used to be one of my favorite scouts. You know, this is going to sound crazy. You know why this used to be one of my favorite scouts? I love the scopes on the sights on these scouts, man. They are some of my favorite sights, and you hardly ever see these sights anymore. A lot of the guns we got now have like really crazy looking sights, man. And so I really like this a lot. It's got third eye. I'm rocking out high cal spray and play. Pretty much what I'm rocking with this, man. I'm gonna be starting to use this a bunch. I want to see how it works at PvP, so I'll go over that probably tomorrow. Let's talk about Word of Crota, man. Now, Word of Crota, I was kind of let down by this, not by Phantom Gift or Zen Moment, but the fact that I was expecting maybe, just maybe, that Hammer Forge was going to be replaced by Rifle Barrel, and that didn't happen. It's got Hammer Forge Steel. It's okay. I'm going to go mess around with it a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a powerhouse weapon in PvP, per se, but I do think that it's going to be pretty decent in PvE, especially for dealing with Hive, man. So, got to keep that in mind. Now, let's move on, man. I got this rocket launcher. Now, Hunger of Crota is one of my favorite PvE rocket launchers. I actually use this against Crota more than I use Galley. I like, this is pretty much the same loadout that I use. It's got tracking, it's got cluster bombs. It does that extra damage to Hive Majors. Again, guys, one of my favorite rocket launchers right here. You're gonna see gameplay of it. And I also got this that I didn't even upgrade. Wow, I actually didn't even know I got this. Song of Ute. This does projectiles will overpenetrate through Hive night walls of darkness. That's actually really good, man. So you see the walls that get thrown up in front of you. It's got high caliber rounds on it as well. I'd probably be more inclined to rock out Hammer Forge, depending on how much flinch that high caliber round actually does. Grenadier, Aztecross, or Aggressive. Probably be more inclined to rock out Aztecross just to give myself a little more range, a little more impact. Aggressive seems a little steep. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much that. Let's go over this armor. Now, look at this getup, dude. This looks wild, man. This is absolutely wild. Now, of course, as you know, if someone was to shoot me or hit me in any kind of way with a bullet or something like that, this would like go away and then regenerate back up. I have not actually tested if someone can actually shoot me up here and it make connection. As in, I don't know. If somebody can headshot me from up here, I will be mind blown. I won't be using this much then in PvP. But with that being said, I look freaky as hell, man. This is also the chest plate right here. I'd only have enough for just one thing to rock out, but I'll show you exactly what this looks like. I'm actually going to be jumping on my hunter here in a little bit to actually do the raid. Now, this is what it looks like. Unfortunately, I can't go down with it. I wish I can. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's not as dramatic, I would say, as this. This thing right here actually has some crispy tips right there with the ornaments, man. I really like that a lot. I like the rework they done to it, man. That is so great right there. How much does that cost? I'm gonna go ahead and spend it, man. One. Look at that. That looks so good, dude. That looks gorgeous. And look, with this shader, this shader that I'm using right now, I feel like it somewhat matches it. This Ascendant Plane. It almost somewhat kind of like, I don't know, matches all together, especially the weapon. Look at the gray on the Fang of Ute. I don't ever get hung up on this because here's the thing. I take pride in having an ugly Titan because I try to make him as ugly as possible. But at the same time, I am so glad that Twilight Garrison can now be fucking shaded. All right, let's move on, man. Let's take a look at this challenge mode shit. Alright guys, so this is the challenge mode, which is pretty much what I'm going to go over, which is Death Singer and Crota himself. Now, nothing was really just overly difficult. For the most part, man, in the Death Singer part, you just got to make sure you have enough DPS. And I guess the same thing with Crota, but I'll talk about Crota here in just a second. So right here, what we did was we had like a bunch of bubble titans. So I popped a bubble on this side right here, and then there was someone else pretty much doing the exact same thing, but on the other side. So I'm killing all these knights, man. You want to go ahead and put down all of these knights, dude, and then you want to pull out this wizard. Now, the thing about pulling out the wizard, though, you used to kind of like stay in the back and almost on platform and pull the wizard all the way out. Right now, you're working against the clock really hard. So you really want to go ahead and gun this wizard down extremely fast and immediately look up and go ahead and gun down the Shrieker. All of this needs to be done within like 20-something seconds, you know. You want to, pretty much what we did after this point was just go to our bubble. And I like hit out here as these like Shrieker blasts went all over the place. Now, we pushed in really quickly, and I have Raid Slider. I can tell you right now, this was really helping me. I don't have Dart Drinker to test it out and see how that works. But we used this in here, man, and we just went in and just started doing a bunch of DPS. Now, I actually got the Death Singer down to about half health. I don't know if that's necessarily required, but I wanted to just make sure that when we did come around from killing the Sword Bearer that you're about to see spawn in just a second, I wanted to make sure that there wouldn't be like a lot of time there that we'll need to DPS her down. Now, as you can see right there, all the way in the tower, Bless is going ham on these guys with the Stormcaller. You know, supers are so much stronger than what they used to be back in year 1. So you can actually like do a lot of just clean out work, man, with your super, especially if you got a good roaming super like Stormcaller. Now you want to kill every single ad, and you didn't see them, but there was actually ogres out here that you would have to have killed, and then of course kill this Sword Bearer. Somebody needs to pick up his sword though, and that's the thing that you need to go inside and kill the Death Singer with. Now I'm assuming that the killing below needs to be with the Sword Bearer's actual sword, that actual relic right there. But you know, Timmy went ahead and went in there and finished him off, and that's actually where I got the Word of Crota Adept version. Now let's move on real quick to Crota himself. So again, Crota himself, man, nothing really just majorly difficult. I would say the only thing here is that you definitely have to have at least 3 people on the team that they have to have an idea of how to use the sword. And so I was actually the 3rd person. You're going to see me use it for a second there. Eddie was the 2nd one. Timmy was the 1st. But essentially what you want to do, and this was by far the easiest because there's so many ways that you could do this thing. I remember back in the day, you know, we would sit on window. Sometimes we would sit in ogre room. There was just so many various ways of doing this that, you know, there's really not just one way to do it. So if you've got a way already and you feel comfortable with your way, by all means, guys, do it that way. This is just how we were working it. So what we did was we pushed through the left side. Now the left side, we popped the bubble. Where we popped it, it shielded us away from the boomers, but we kind of kept aggro from them. And so this allowed our sword bearers to go up. Every now and then what I had to do, especially because I was rocking an LDR, I would kind of look up top and just do just a little bit of damage, or at least snipe out one of the boomers, whichever one was closer to our sword bearer. And I would go ahead and just snipe him out so that he wouldn't do too much damage. Now, here's the thing here's the kicker about this, besides having more than one sword bearer. You also cannot pick up the sword if you picked it up once. So if you're Timmy, he picks it up and uses the sword, he cannot pick that sword up again after that point. After that point, we will need to have someone else be sword bearer. So this really puts a lot of emphasis on making sure you don't mess up and making sure every time you go up there you get enough strokes in. Now, the other side of things is in between putting Crota down, you're going to actually have the Oversoul spawn up above. Now, what we did was we designated like me and like one other guy to doing DPS to Crota, and the rest, everyone else just pretty much DPS the Oversoul. You know, that kind of just allowed us to, you know, pretty much the rocket launcher you see right there and plus a galley shot was doing plenty enough damage, man, to put him down. And so there was no problem putting DPS on him. Now the Oversoul, I will say that you definitely want to take a look up there in between shots and go ahead and get a few snipes off on it, man, just to help out with that DPS. Now all we did in between each one of these rounds, man, was rotate inside and pretty much waited it out. When ogres came around, man, we essentially did ogres and rotated inside again. We really took the more conservative route. You probably could have definitely done it faster. You probably could have just sped through it better, and that's nice. But again, we're more just wanting to succeed here and get it done versus trying to do some sort of crazy speed run. So guys, that's pretty much it, man. Pretty much straightforward, very easy, very fun, dude. That's one thing I can say about this, guys. I had a lot of fun with this, and it was so fun to actually hit this raid up again. As always, guys, thank you so much for coming and watching. I'll let this gameplay just kind of play out, man. Definitely check out Blessed, dude. He ran all this with us. We're going to run the rest of the raids tonight with another group, so be looking out for that. If you are interested in doing some raids with us, I'm sure this weekend or at the end of this week, I'll be doing some stuff with viewers, man. We'll do some like raid-alongs, and so it'll be a lot of fun. As always, guys, thank you so much for coming and watching. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Nice.
Ready for oversoul?
Oversoul.
Careful, Eddie. Don't make sure you don't die.
All right. I'll say 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, go, go. Ooh, baby.
Get out of there.
Nice job, nice job.
Get back inside.
you get?
Get back inside.
Oh, you got 3 and 3.
Dude, you almost enraged him. That was good shit.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I got the super. I got the last energy.
Yo,
So,
yeah, my
let's
last
go.
plan for the super.
Cross,
You're
it's up to you.
Okay.
You're
No
beautiful.
pressure,
You're
bud.
the finisher, bud.
I'm playing.
Dude,
I'm
Crota's
gonna look-
moving over there with him. He's going fast.
Yo, point at him.
Let's focus on
I'm
him.
not pointing him.
I'm looking for the ogres. I'll tell you when they spawn up.
I don't have
It's all
point
over
mode
now.
on me. Nah. I'm feeling like I should play a different subclass. Self-res really isn't doing much.
That's good.
Neither is lightning.
That's
Man.
because you're not dying, you know?
Yeah. Which is honest, probably a good thing that I'm not
Yeah, I
dying.
probably should switch over there personally. I should be the one that's more likely to die. I am the potato.
You're all good, Bless.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
You have the equal amount of skill as all
He
of
has
us.
to go back to middle for the ogres to spawn, right?
It's a pleasure to have you here,
No.
bud.
I don't think so.
When are they supposed to come out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm not
maybe,
sure.
actually. Yeah, I think he does have to go middle. So not spawn.
Look at that.
Okay, he's going back
it's
middle.
going back.
Here we go,
For
boys.
ogres.
Alright.
Yo.
It's all ogre now.
Because we need the ogres, otherwise it won't bring out.
I don't see any ogres right now.
Blessings a light over here.
I'm gonna go inside that room.
Just be careful.
Are we just rotating?
No.
Like letting them rotate?
No, I'm really
There's no
confused.
ogres there.
Unless they ran the middle really quickly. No, we need ogres. Oh, they're out, they're out.
Alright.
Wait. It's gotta,
Ogre on right's really weak.
it's gotta just take care of all these guys. Give you guys more.
All, are
arms.
all ogres down? If they are, let's just... If all ogres are down, let's just
Okay.
rotate back inside, let them do a
let's rotate
rotation, and then
inside.
get...
Let's go rotate in.
That's what I was saying. Let's take out these ads. There's a couple thrall inside, so just
If you
take
guys
those
need
out.
orbs, there's like a crap ton out there.
Yeah, there's a lot where the bubbles where you'll get your super if we go out there
Yeah,
next
plus
Alright, are we waiting for him to rotate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just...
Yeah,
Oh yeah, well
Alright,
it works
sweet.
perfectly, because he's got to go back middle anyways.
your
Yeah.
brother and you call him
Sword bear,
Crota?
Hey, so what's going on, man?
Like directly,
Hold on, we
like
see a skull in the
in
back
front
of
of
the
us,
tunnel.
right? Or like more
Yeah,
towards the
bottom
door?
right. Bottom right door, bottom right rock, right behind pillar.
Hey, Aztec, I took it.
Okay, I assume.
What's that? Bless?
I just
It's
took the tank
Aztec.
for a second.
Yeah, you're gonna need it,
Aztec, you're
Cross. You're gonna need the chalice, yeah.
Once you do though, before you pick up the thing,
You can
let's
always
try
shop
to-
his
try to-
bubble.
Yeah, drop your bubble to get some of that weapons, because that'll help you with the damage wise to get the
Sweet.
first hit couple of damage on it.
Eddie, on the second go, it's gonna have to be me and you, fire and galleys. How many do you have? I have 4 left.
I have 5. So
Okay, we'll be good.
You'll be fine.
Anyone? Okay, sword breaker's out.
Easy.
He's
Okay,
kinda wrong.
we need to go.
Go, go,
That's
go.
sweet. Let's go. Let's go.
He's in his usual spot.
Shop your bubble. Or
It's bubble time.
He's down.
Nice.
okay, wait for Cross's countdown.
Alright, 3,
Don't drop
2,
the sword.
1.
He's down. Okay, remember,
get
someone
ready
has to
for
focus
oversoul?
on...
Get ready for Oversoul.
Go, get away from him.
Just get him down.
Okay.
Okay,
3.
3, 2, 1, shoot. Finish him.
Oh,
Oversoul, oversoul.
nice
go.
job.
Good
Got
go. Where to
I got
go?
the homie.
Yes!
Nice
Where to go?
job. I got another word of, oh, I just got a regular word of Crota.
Yo, I got an exotic one.
Nice.
Let's go! And
Oh,
2 of his
man.
defiance.
Got a word of Crota.
I guess all my stuff's
I got
at
a
the
Crux. I'm just joking.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.